Good morning, everyone, from Alkmaar in the Netherlands, just northwest of Amsterdam. We are up here with my mom, who's visiting from the US. So we're super excited to have her here. And today fell on a cheese festival day in Alkmaar that runs from April through September. So if you're up here and you happen to be in the area, this is a really traditional festival. I think they're going to be dressed up in traditional garb and selling cheeses. There should be music, so we're hoping it's really lively. We're gonna go check this out, and then after this we're gonna go into Amsterdam, and we have a river canal cruise booked that has cheese and wine, so we're just gonna keep eating cheese all day apparently. But it should be really nice, and we're gonna recreate one of our photos today. Woo. Let's go.
In Alkmaar, we stayed in an Airbnb which had parking, but you could also park at the train station and walk into the center of town. We parked here at P&R Cruiseman van Eltenweg, and look at that, we left a review. Make sure to put in taxi auto to find accurate directions to the entrance. As we mentioned, we were there to recreate these two pictures from the book, which state, in Alkmaar, cheese market comes to life on Friday mornings, May to September, and cheese comes to Alkmaar by barge, are unloaded by men in traditional garb. Our first task before visiting was to see if the cheese market still even exists, and lucky for you and I, it does. I contacted their tourism office and was pleased to find that cheese markets still happen every Friday from the last Friday in March until the last Friday in September. It happens in the mornings from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. In July and August, they have an evening cheese market on Tuesdays.
Oh, hi.
We were there on a Friday, and we were so excited to see a cheese barge on our way into town.
Going to the cheese fest? Go cheese market.
By the time we got to the main square, it was already buzzing with excited tourists. The market has always taken place here, at the Waagplein, since the year 1593. What we see here today is a demonstration of how the market was run for hundreds of years. The cheese was weighed, deals were made, and then brought to the buyers' wheelbarrows by the cheese carriers. Cheese carrying is an honorary job and one that requires a lot of skill. They make it look easy, but one of those weighs over 250 pounds. They use a special walk called the cheese carrier's dribble in order to ensure the barrow hangs as low as possible. From here, the cheese is taken to trucks to get packaged. In the old days, it was taken away by horse or by barge. You can still see the barges today, although I'm not sure they have the same purpose. I don't think we'd ever see as many as were in the original photos, so this is one that we'll have to do. All around the cheese market, there is a ton to do. You can get a seat as an official spectator, and if you're lucky, you get to help in inspecting the Gouda cheese before it is bought. There are also many stands selling Dutch cheese and giving away samples. We stopped to get some cheesy waffles and made our way along the stands selling local goods and souvenirs. Thank you. Would you like muscle in there? What's a good one to get? We had to buy something, obviously. Okay, so far at the cheese market, we got to see the people in traditional outfits getting the cheese from the barges, carrying it across the square, loading it into barrels, and then bringing it to the trucks to go sell it. There's a lot of people there. It was super crowded, but it wasn't too hard to get a spot to see some of the action.
And we got some souvenirs.
There's tons of stands selling a bunch of stuff, a lot of cheese. We're very excited to get a traditional clog. I mean, we know that it's not a traditional pattern, but we had to get the one with the windmill. They also have a couple different options if you're interested in something that they'd actually wear. We also came upon a fun experience where you get to be weighed using a cheese scale. It's only €1 per person, and we think it was a quirky and unique experience to have. Wow.
No cheese for
Wait,
you.
show it to me.
No.
What? Show me what they give you.
Cover up the weight.
Yeah, really.
Redacted.
Weight redacted.
Everyone in Alkmaar was super friendly, and the cheese market is an awesome thing to do if you're there on a Friday between March and September. I'll leave a link below with some more resources from their tourism office, as well as a great video I found on YouTube that goes into more detail about the market and its history. In the next couple of videos, we'll be retaking photos in Amsterdam, so be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when they go live. Thank you so much for watching. I'll leave some recommendations from our Airbnb host in the comments, but please comment with any recommendations you have as well. Till next time, bye!